Like, rate our sex life. If you have to rate our sex life.
4.
Okay.
It's fight day.
I'm Jesse.
I'm Raquel.
This is The Hassle of Hair, a podcast.
Going after your dreams.
A podcast about going after your dreams.
Okay.
But no, it's a podcast about going after your dreams and finding your passion in life.
Yes.
And we're The Hassle of Hair.
For the Hassle of Hair.
We are The Hassle of Hair. Thanks for listening, guys. Love you. Welcome back, guys, to The Hassle of Hair, episode 126. Lot happened this weekend, guys. A lot happened this weekend. How you doing, babe?
I'm good.
How was your weekend?
Great.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing today?
I'm a little tired.
What did you do over the weekend?
Nothing.
Oh.
No. We went to the fights on Friday.
Yes, fights.
We went to the fights. We went to the Bellator fights in San Jose.
Yes.
And we got home super late.
Yes.
Slept in a little bit Saturday. Did we sleep in?
I don't know.
I don't
People
know.
don't
You
care.
you ran out of the house like a crazy person.
But before we get into our weekend, you guys, if you guys don't know, if you guys are new to The Hassle of Hair, we are a podcast about
Following your dreams.
following your dreams. Me and my wife, we both quit our jobs. We're trying to pursue being independent and
Prostitute? That's it. So we're trying to prostitute.
no, I'm not being a prostitute. That's not my passion. But we're trying to find our passion in life. And we're not trying to have a 9 to 5, and we're doing that.
Technically, ours is like 24 hours. We don't want a 9 to 5. We just want 24 hours.
Yes, that's the one thing that people don't understand when you're trying to. I guess we're entrepreneurs. I guess if you would say when you're trying to be an entrepreneur, it's no longer 9 to 5. It's 9 to 9.
You know, the life of prostitution is seriously hard right now.
Yes. But we also try to find people going after the passion too. From pro boxers, UFC fighters,
Rappers,
artists,
digital art. What?
Digital
Different.
art.
It's different.
I know. Just anybody and everybody going after the doctors, chess masters.
Wait. Oh, I was like,
singers.
I was like, who the fuck was a doctor?
Singers, people that have overcame addiction. You know, that's going after it all and pursuing their life again, overcome addiction. From coaches, like we have everybody on. There's not necessarily one type of person we're going to have on. It's always going to be different people. If you guys are new, that's what we're about. This episode is just going to be about what we're doing and how our
Technically, every episode was like that with us.
Yeah.
So, I mean.
I'm just letting people know if they're new. And also, if you guys are new and haven't subscribed, please, if you're on YouTube, click that subscribe button.
I don't know where the button, but wherever it's at.
Put the notifications on, and then if you haven't, give us an Apple Podcast review. If you're listening to on Apple, please give us a review, 5 stars if possible. And if we're doing something wrong, let us know. Put in the review. Let us know what we're doing wrong.
Is there really anything though, like that you could be doing wrong? You know what I mean? Like. Yeah. You could say you don't like it. I mean,
what if our quality's not good? What if we need to get better quality? Maybe I need to shut up more.
Yeah, that's true. You guys could put that in there.
But let us know what you guys think of the podcast. Please, it helps us. It supports us. And then other than that, follow us on Instagram at The Hassle of Hair on Instagram, guys. Mm-hmm. And on Twitter, The Hassle of Hair. Don't you really use that yet? We have.
Do we have a Twitter?
We have a Twitter, but don't really use it.
I didn't know that, guys.
I'm starting to use the TikTok, The Hassle of Hair on TikTok, and what else? Oh, Facebook, The Hassle of Hair on Facebook.
Wait, we have a Facebook too?
Yeah, we have the Facebook page.
I don't know any of this.
Yeah, you guys, it's like literally a one-man show. I do everything.
He does everything.
She's the talent. She's the show. She's the person that everybody loves.
Yes.
And I just run everything on the behind the scenes. But yes, that's us. We're The Hassle of Hair, guys. Welcome, 126. And yes, we went to the Bellator 277 this weekend.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. AJ McKee versus Patricio Pitbull.
Yeah.
What'd you think? Like as a woman. As a woman.
Damn. Okay.
I am man. I hunt. You cook. You clean.
So easy
I hunt. I fight.
Can do it.
Yeah. No, but
anyways,
as a person that's not really into martial arts you would say our daughter's more into martial arts
Yeah,
than anything than you.
Yeah, she likes it. How many fights did we? So we seen a couple of the last prelim fights, right?
Yes, we got to the Aaron Pico fight, which was the last prelim fight.
Okay.
Wait, no, was it?
I thought
No, it wasn't. It was somebody else. It was the last prelim fight we got to.
Yeah, so we got there to the last prelim fight. So we watched that one. That one was pretty good. I don't know who was after them though.
No, it was the main card after that. So it was Tim Johnson versus another heavyweight, and then you had Aaron Pico versus another guy.
Well, there was
then you had
the no contest one where the guy like headbutted the other guy, and then
Corey Anderson versus the Russian guy.
Yeah.
What's the names?
Novikov or Namakov or something like that.
Fedor Emelianenko's protege.
Okay.
But yeah.
It was good. I liked the fights. We did see fights before for Bellator. But this one was like the top section, like up high. These ones they didn't have those open, that section. They only had like the floor, the other section.
Yeah, there wasn't the whole. I guess it was one of the.
It wasn't the whole arena.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Like this was like Bellator's one of Bellator's best cards in a long time.
I feel like not to be mean, but I feel like you say that for every card.
No, like
every card that we watch, you say it like, man, this is like the best card.
Okay, that tells you something. If you're watching it, that means I'm like it's big, right?
It was good.
I watch all the fights. You just watch the ones that I'm like, hey, can we order this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
They were good fights. They were good. I mean, there was a lot of people that were there. You can tell that they were already drunk. Like there were some guys that were sitting next to us, and they kept getting up. Like you left to go get me a beer.
Yeah.
So if you guys go to SAP Center, don't take cash out because they only accept card.
Okay, hold on. Just go. We'll talk about that. But hold on. Go to the guys next to us.
Okay, so when we sat down, it was just me and you. And then, like, there were seats open to us to the right of me. And then you left, and then these guys came, and I had to stand up, obviously, so they could pass. But the way that they were acting was like they didn't know that you were there with me.
Yeah.
They were just, like, kept going back, like, passing me back and forth until, like, you finally got there. And then they kept, like, I know people are passing, but they got, like, extremely close. And they're like, sorry. I was like, okay, it's cool. Like, just go. Like, go back, you know? And then you finally got there and you sat down. And then once Jesse sat down, they were just like, they didn't say anything. Like, they did not communicate with me. They didn't say sorry. They didn't say anything. You just kept walking back and forth. They were drunk, though.
Yeah, they were drunk.
I thought he was going to spill his beer on me.
But so I'm not. I mean, obviously, when you're by yourself, I'm not there. When you're by yourself, places like, do you feel men like looking at you or acting strange around you?
I felt it more on Saturday because I did wear a nice top and actually wore a bra this weekend. I hate wearing bras because they're so uncomfortable. I normally wear sports bras there, but I wore a bra so like my girls were up high and stuff. So, I mean, I was looking good.
And do you feel like not, I don't want to say scared. I'm not saying like you need me around you and to protect you, but what I'm saying, like when you're around a bunch of men and it's just you, do you feel like, well, okay, I got to be on my P's and Q's?
No, I feel like, so this is the thing. I feel like if you see a girl, just glance. You all don't need to be staring the whole fucking time. Like, I know you're staring at me.
Especially a drunk guy.
Yeah, especially drunk guys. Like, okay, glance and then look away. Like, don't just stare the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
On my end, when I'm around a bunch of women.
You just stare.
No, hold on.
Yeah, you do. Like, oh.
No, well, it's
like one of those cartoons where like the coyotes like eyes are all like
ooga.
Yeah, that's you.
No, I'm not that bad, but I mean when I'm around a bunch of when I'm with a bunch of men and there's a woman like by us or something, I try my best. Like I know on how you could tell when they feel scared.
I don't think it's scared. I think it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, uncomfortable. And like on my end, I'm not uncomfortable. I'm trying to make them feel not uncomfortable.
Yeah. But then that probably
But then
that
it
probably
comes off
turns it
wrong.
probably turns into like you hitting on them or them feeling
Yeah.
like you're hitting on them or something.
There's always gonna be like, it's just weird. It's just awkward, all right?
Yeah. And we haven't gone out like that in a while.
But those guys were fucking.
yeah, they
dumbasses.
were drunk.
Uh,
Yeah.
it's crazy because
It-
like, what?
So there was this girl walking by and she was like, I guess you could say like her ass and her titties look kind of fake or
Yeah.
I don't know. And then some guy behind us was like, as she walked by, he's like, her ass is. What did he say?
No,
What
okay.
did he say? What did he
So
say?
okay,
Okay,
hold on.
you go. You
This
go.
girl, she's walking down the stairs in
Yeah.
the aisle.
She got
and-
some like stripper shoes on though, because they were like that plastic see-through heel.
And then it was like her whole dress was bedazzled.
Yeah.
It wasn't bedazzled, but it just had like
It's
shiny shit all over
Yeah.
it. And she's walking down, and she's thicker on the thick side,
Yeah.
and she had fake everything.
Yeah.
You could just tell she had fake everything. And this guy in the behind us goes, "It's dancing,
Yeah.
man, it's dancing." He's talking about her butt.
Yeah.
He's like, "It's dancing," and like I didn't catch it. Raquel caught it, and she was just laughing, and it's just like Jesus.
Yeah.
But it's crazy.
There's quite a few characters there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we don't really go to San Jose that much or to a big city.
Downtown
And
as much anymore.
It's a trip, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was some. Okay, so I know we have other subjects to talk about, but after we left, I dropped Jesse off so he could do security and I could go get something to eat, and it was busy. And I'm like, on what is that main street?
Santa Clara.
Santa Clara. And there's this guy that has 2 scooters, one for each foot. And he's just like going, and one scooter's going this way, the other one's going the opposite way. He's about to do the fucking splits. He's riding down the street.
He's like Joker in Dark Knight when
Yeah.
he has his head out the window, just going crazy.
Basically.
Yeah.
Evil was so upset I didn't get a photo of it, but yeah, I didn't want to get a ticket. And this guy's over here with 2 fucking scooters, probably drunk. And I'm all like, I don't want to get a ticket.
So if I don't carry cash, like all the money I
Yeah.
make, anything I make, I don't. If Raquel were to leave right now, like if she would leave me or something would happen, God for God.
Don't worry, I'm not going anywhere.
Like if
I'm gonna be
something
here
would happen,
for-
right, where she wasn't in my life
forever.
anymore, I'd be fucked. Cause I don't pay the bills. Like I don't do any. Like when it comes to like finances, I'm useless. Like she basically does everything. So I never have a credit card. I don't have a debit card. Like I don't want any cash on me. Like.
Okay.
How do I live, guys? I really don't know how I'm alive right now.
The reason why he doesn't have a debit card, he hasn't had one in like 2 years, or longer than that, I think. Actually, he was going to San Jose to do jiu-jitsu one morning. He was paying attention to his phone. He rear-ended somebody. They got off, exchange information. He left his wallet on top of the fucking car, and then he drove off, and poof, wallet's been gone. So he hasn't had a debit card since then.
So I don't have a debit card. I don't have a credit card. Nothing. So when I go buy stuff, I have cash.
Yeah.
And I told Raquel, I was like, I'm gonna go buy you a beer. Like, you want a beer?
Ooh,
I'm
my
working.
hero.
I'm working security night. Tonight you're gonna drink. You're gonna party, have fun.
Yeah.
So I wait in this long ass line
Mm-hmm.
at the Bellator events. It's like, man, I don't know. It's just long ass line like all the other events, right? And I'm waiting there for a good like 20 minutes.
It's a good long time.
Yeah.
It was the end of the last prelim, and then they had that like intermission until like the main events.
Yeah. So I'm up there for and I finally get to the front and I'm like, oh, can I get a beer? Can I get a water? And I'm ordering this stuff, and then I'm pulling out the cash. She goes, oh, we don't accept cash. And I'm like, fuck. And I'm in a predicament, right?
That seems kind of stupid though. Like
the Bay Area.
but they're a big event. Like, why would you not accept cash? Yes, COVID, but you guys stopped taking tests and like are letting people come in. So why not accept cash? That's a form of payment.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I didn't even
Like-
look it up. It was weird. Like, that is kind of weird. But they didn't accept my cash, and so I'm in a predicament. I'm like, fuck, man. Do I
Came back empty-handed.
call her? If I call her, she can't hear me. It's so fucking loud in there. And then do I text her and just wait? and I wanted to go see the first fight, and it was Tim Johnson. I was like, fuck, man, I want to go see the fight. And so I'm like, fuck it. So I went back, and I got down there, and you know how she just said that, oh, you're my hero. I was not her hero when I sat down. She was so like,
I was like, useless. So useless.
I was like, fuck, man, who doesn't accept cash? But it's like, it's like, fuck, man, I need to start carrying a
you need to get
card.
your debit card.
I need to start being a fucking adult. That's the thing I need to start
guys
doing.
that kept walking by, I was getting ready to be like, dude, if you keep fucking walking by, you better come back with the beer for me, because like I ain't standing up for nothing.
And that mind boggles me. Like,
what?
I never went to a fight, or I never went to sporting events and just got plastered and just started screaming shit. These guys were drunk.
Like,
out
they
of their
were very
mind.
like aggressively drunk. Like, I was for sure thought they were gonna get in a fight with the guy in front.
Yeah. So AJ McKee's, like, one of his coaches or not coaches, teammates was there.
Somebody, yeah.
And he was part of AJ's
fight team, his friends, family,
because he was this
somebody.
big dude, cauliflower ear. He was with it looked like a bunch of the guys from the same team, and he's yelling out, "Yeah,
they ain't no pit bull.
There ain't no pit bull."
That's a fucking chihuahua.
Yeah,
blah,
the
blah,
fighter
blah.
that was fighting in the main event
Yeah.
was his nickname's Pitbull.
He's from Brazil.
He's like, that ain't no pit bull. That's a chihuahua.
He's just talking hella shit.
Yeah, he's all, this ain't Wiener Schnitzels or something, like, just kept on yelling shit.
Yeah.
And
I was going for Pitbull.
yeah, and the guy next to us was like, he's come on, show him you're a pit bull. Like, what was he saying?
He said, "Come on, Pitbull, knock this Mac Dre wannabe fucking motherfucker
Yeah, he
out."
was
blah,
like,
blah, 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 blah,
he was like,
talking
knock
all
this
shit.
Mac Dre wannabe
no,
out.
No, he didn't. He said Nipsey Hussle
Oh,
wannabe.
So the guy goes like, knock this Nipsey Hussle wannabe.
Yeah,
That's what he said.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said that.
And it was just like,
I was like, oh, they gonna fight. I was like, ooh, please don't throw a beer.
but this guy was small,
Yeah.
chubby. You could tell he never doesn't work out. Like, he just, it was like, why
they
would
were
you
just
say
done.
that?
They like, these guys came to party and they partied. Like, when the ring girls would go up, the guy next to the other guy was like, yeah, and the ring girl would like,
I don't know.
it was fun. It was good.
It was good. And then I went to go do security at the.
And then I got Chick-fil-A.
I went to go do security at 5 Points and then Flatteries in San Jose,
Mm-hmm.
and a bunch of Bellator fighters went.
To, what is it, 5 points?
5 Points.
5 points, yeah.
So, like,
He was working, I was partying.
yeah. It's an easy gig, guys. I love the people there. The people there are cool.
Yeah.
And the people listen to the podcast.
It feels weird. It felt really weird because
That was your first time experience,
yeah,
right?
I mean, here in town, people do say it to me as well. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, oh, okay. Like,
That they listen to the podcast.
Yeah, they listen to podcasts. And it's not that I'm trying to be rude, but now I know how people feel when you go up. Like, I'm not saying I'm famous or anything. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that. But now I understand when you go up to someone like, oh, can I get a photo? And they're like, okay. Like, you know.
It feels awkward.
It feels very awkward. Like, for you, you're okay with people talking about it. But me, it's harder for me to open up and say things on the podcast than it is.
It's getting easier for me. It's not easy for me. It's getting easier.
No, you just don't know when to shut the fuck up sometimes. So you talk all the time.
Yeah.
So
not
it's-
because I
it's
like the attention. I just don't fucking stop talking.
Yeah, you just don't know how to stop talking. And that's the problem. Once you start going, you just don't stop. But, there was the security guard. She was from, what is it?
Haymaker. She's
Yes.
from Stockton, I think.
No, but I'm saying, what bar did she work at?
5 Points.
No, when I met her, she was at Flatteries. What is it? Oh, what is it? The one you were working at.
Oh, Flatteries?
Yeah, she's nice. She's very nice. She was like, "Oh, you're on the podcast," and I was like, "Yes." So I'm like, I don't. Like, when we started this, I could care less about it, to be honest. Yeah. I would fight, argue with him about it. I guess I would go on. I guess we'll talk, and it's getting a little easier after 2 years. Would you say that or no?
Yeah.
And then the DJ from 5 Points, him and his wife were there, and he was like, "Oh, you guys are funny." Well, I'm funny, not him. But like they were like, oh, we listen to your podcast, which is cool. It's cool, but I just don't know how to act. I don't know. I don't know how to take a compliment.
Yeah, you've always been like that. And I think even your daughter's like that too. It's just, it's weird. But then taking compliments, I think.
Like somebody was like, oh, I like your hair. I was like, thank you.
Learning to have gratitude. And the one person that really taught me that, and it's speaking about the security, was I'm gonna drop his name.
Don't name drop. Don't name drop.
Sorry if I don't. If you don't want your name dropped.
Don't name drop.
But Diego, Adaptive Sessions, like I believe.
I told him he looked like a cat burglar.
No, but he told me, he's like, you got to learn how to have gratitude, to be thankful. Like you have to. Sometimes you got to be able to take compliments. Sometimes not being able to take compliments is kind of like a bad thing. Yeah. Like it's already hard for people to
say, oh, your podcast is really good, or you guys are funny.
And I'll never forget when I was delivering in Santa Clara for FedEx when I was working for them. This Indian man, he I guess the Indian culture, from what he told me. So when I went to go deliver, he brought out a water and a banana. Yeah,
they always offer it, and if you don't take it, they feel it as disrespectful.
Yeah, and he got kind of mad, and he's all, no. In my culture, like, you take it. Yeah. Like, it's disrespectful if you don't. And it kind of, like, after that, it made me realize, like, oh, because you don't see how hard it is for them to approach you. Like, like I remember a buddy of mine made barbecue, and he's like, hey, you want some tri-tip? I made some. And I told him no. Like, and he just brought me it anyways because he was mad that I said no. Like, it's hard for people to offer things, so you might as well say yes. I mean, it's different when it's something bad, but you know.
And I also feel like now in this, I'm gonna sound super old, this day and age, like, you never know like how to approach somebody because you don't know if you're gonna get like what kind of response you're gonna get in return, right? Basically, what you're saying. Yeah. Because when I would deliver too in the area and series, there was a lot of Indian people that purchase houses out there, and so they would always be cooking in their garages. And then when I would deliver, they would bring out soda and water and like all this stuff, and I'm like, okay, thank you. You know, like, what do you want? Orange, Coke? What is it? But I'm like, I don't even drink soda. But I was like, okay, I'll have an orange, and I'll just take it and bring it home to you guys. Yeah. So he worked. I partied in the back room.
And I think, and I just interviewed, if you guys didn't listen to 125, I interviewed Micah Dialey. And he really, lately I've been, if you guys notice on the social medias, I've been pushing a lot more and better quality. Like, I'm trying to do better quality. Yeah. Because to me, it was just push. Because I'm only one person. So I'm trying to do all these things.
No lie, I don't help out with shit. I help out with nothing. Nothing. I even get annoyed having to help him set up in here. I really do. I'm like, if you want a podcast, you need to set it up.
Like, it takes effort. And like, so.
And I don't want to put time in.
I want to put better quality. like the people I have around me, like, it's good. It's good to have people around you that will tell you the truth. And even, I mean, I barely met Micah, and he wasn't really criticizing me, but he was just saying that he puts out quality rather than quantity. And I want to do the same thing. But then I talked to other people, and I just talked to a friend today, and she's just saying, Jesse, like, I mean, they're saying, like, Jesse, like, you need to, like, when you do videos or when you do stuff, you need to look good. Like, aesthetics matter. Like, sadly, but aesthetics matter. Yeah. And they do. So I need to put out better quality. I want to put out better quality, and I'm trying. And
so that's why I got ready today.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that was our sponsor.
So we're doing the sponsor read right now. Before we get back to the show, I do personals at Strike Fitness. I work at a gym named Strike Fitness. I never know how to do these. I am a coach at Strike Fitness in Los Baños, California. We are located at 115 West G Street. And if you guys want to learn how to do a Muay Thai, BJJ, wrestling, any martial art, we have all of them. We have most of them. and because we
Let's
don't
do
have
half of them.
we don't have all of them because that's sambo, aikido. But if you guys, gosh darn it, if you guys want to learn martial,
he doesn't shut up.
if you want to learn martial arts, guys, go to 115 West G Street. If you guys can't make classes, or if you guys are a student or member at the gym that can't make classes for the week, I do personals all week. I have a small availability on
personals only on Sundays.
Yes, I do personals on Sundays, and message me at Jesse the Hassle Diaz on Instagram. That's Jesse the Hassle Diaz on Instagram. Message me for availability and rates. And then, what's your business called, Cal?
Raquel Diaz Designs.
I was gonna. I'll cut it. I'll cut it right now. So, go ahead and just do your sponsor read for your business.
Okay. On 3.
1, 2, 3.
Hey guys, my business is Raquel Diaz Designs. I do sewing, labels for party favors. Honestly, I do a little bit of everything. Just ask me, I could probably do it. I'll have to figure it out a couple of times, but it will get done.
That is the worst.
Oh no, guys, we do fitness. Like that's any better?
Okay, but
okay, you can reach me at Raquel Diaz Designs on. I was gonna say Great America.
What the fuck? Okay.
On Instagram.
Yeah. On Instagram.
On Instagram.
And Facebook at Raquel Diaz.
I don't have a Facebook.
Oh yeah. Oh, and then you do photo booths too.
I do photo booths too. Yes, our good friend Drew Universe. He made a photo booth box. So we'll post a picture. Right here, somewhere right here.
I mean, I will post.
He'll post a picture. I'm not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
Yes. So we do that too. I do that too.
Okay, yeah. So you can find her at Raquel Diaz Designs on Instagram, guys. DM her for any interest or anything you guys want to buy.
Yes.
All right, back to the episode. The gym, and they walk in with the eyelashes, like huge eyelashes. This goes for all women, not just teenagers, but more teenagers because they don't really know how to put them on, I guess.
I don't think it's that they don't know how to put them on. I think they just like wearing them.
They're huge. They're like this, and every time
I see what they say, bigger is better. So
every time I see a girl wearing those, I was like, "Hey, don't fly away! Don't fly away!" I was like, "Hold on to something. You're gonna fly away." I don't know. It's just
you're such a dick, dude.
It's not being. There's little things I say. I guess they're like dad jokes, right?
Yeah, that's definitely dad jokes.
They're dad jokes.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it just that, and then what else do I say to people? I don't know. I just say a bunch of dad jokes.
He just says some random shit, and sometimes you're just like, yeah, funny dude.
My best, like the friends I love the most are the friends that I love.
The people that could joke back with you.
That could talk shit back and forth.
All I know is that the guys kept telling Jesse on Saturday, "Hey Jesse, watch out for that door. Jesse, there's a door there."
Yeah, I know. Like that's the bad part about putting everything on social media. Like people know, and then so this. Speaking about the door, I hit my head on a door, guys. Okay, long story short, I hit my head on the door. Listen to 124. Listen to 124 if you guys 125 if you guys want to know the story. But hit my head on a door and it gashed open. Blood was everywhere. Not really, blood was everywhere. But I didn't get stitches. Mm-mm. I just put the bandage, the butterfly
liquid
bandage
on,
and then it fell off. So I put another layer of liquid bandage on it. Bondage. Hey, you know what I mean?
Wrong excitement.
I want okay, before we get back, it's gonna scar up. That's what I'm saying.
Sorry guys, he has to go through the whole story of a step by step of everything he did for his fucking eye.
But it's gonna scar up. But speaking about bondage, okay, so as a couple, it's gonna get X-rated if you're under the age of 18. It's about to get X-rated in 5.
Or 4, if you don't even want to listen to this, don't listen because I might not want to.
1. Okay, no, but speaking about bondage, I want to do bondage stuff. I want to do stuff like tie you up and all that stuff.
This is new to me.
No, hold on.
This is so new to me.
But I get equipment and all that stuff, all stuff for that kind of stuff.
What's equipment?
Chairs or swings or all that stuff. Like, but it's expensive. I don't have the money to get into bondage. Like, it's not like I don't like it. Like, I have the money to get into bondage. That's the problem.
So he's just basic.
No. And then I don't know if whoever is, like, if you're married out there or people that are going to get married, just understand once you're married, like, we try to mix things up, but we're so busy that we have like a routine. Like, we have a workout plan for our sex life.
A workout plan?
Like, this shit is like.
You mean I do all the work, you do none of the work?
But the shit is like to the T. It's we have it all squared away what we're gonna do already. It's like we're in and we're out, and then we move on with our day.
I go to bed.
But it's not like we don't. Like, I still get turned on by you. It's not like I don't get turned on with you. And people are like, you got to mix things up. We do mix things up, but at the same time, like, we don't got time for that. We don't have time for all the craziness. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I guess when we get more time, we are gonna mix it up. Like, rate our sex life. If you have to rate our sex life,
4.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No, I don't want you to kid, because I don't think that I'm that good anyways. But if you had to rate our sex life on a 1 to 10, 10 being the best, 1 being the worst.
Okay.
I'm not talking about one particular time. I'm talking about overall.
Overall?
Yes.
Let's see. This is 9 years of sex with you.
Yes. Okay, we'll say lately. In the 2022.
Okay.
How would you rate our sex life?
7.
7?
Because we're
It's like-
7s.
Oh yeah, we're 7s. It's like average, right?
Yeah,
Like,
it's average.
we have more sex than, like, we're on and off. Like I would have to rate. Like, I love, like you do.
Oh my God.
You do.
Stop.
Okay, sorry, but it's
you
average.
do.
I don't understand how people like have time to do it for like all the time. Like, when people was like, yeah, we over the weekend we did it like 8 times.
Who
like,
the fuck
what?
says that? Hold on a minute.
Well, I know someone close to me.
Okay, I don't want to know who it is.
I know someone close to me that was bragging about his sex life. He's like, yeah, she came like 20 times. Like, who has time to make a girl come like 20 times?
What is it? Do they do fucking porn?
I don't know.
What the fuck? 20 times?
No.
Really?
I don't know. It's just, I'm just saying.
That's probably
like,
because they're into bondage. That's why it's 20 times.
I'm in and I'm out, basically. I've already said on the podcast that I do suck at sex.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
that's not my, I wasn't gifted there. Even though I've had a bunch of experience, it still doesn't get better. Like, I don't understand it. Like, I've been with her for 9 years. I still can't last more than like 5 minutes. Like 5 minutes, I'm like, yeah. I'm like, hell yeah. Like, I'm like I'm like cheering,
you
like,
feel like the champion. Like you just won the belt.
Well, if I go over like 5 minutes and 1 second, I'm like, I just won the World Series. No, but
I just won the World Series.
but yeah, like,
That's
so
hilarious.
what do you think we could do better?
Everything.
Everything?
Yeah. No.
I got something to admit.
Oh God, please no.
That you're probably gonna be pissed at me for.
Don't admit it. Don't admit
So-
it. Nope. Don't admit it. Do not admit
What?
anything. I don't want people to know.
No, okay, you don't.
No,
It's not something you
no,
know, but it's
no.
something. It's okay. So
Nope.
No, hold on.
No, no.
Because I didn't.
No,
Hold on.
No, you need to conversate with me first and tell me what this is
it's
about.
nothing about you. It's nothing about us having sex.
Oh, okay, then go on. Go.
It's something about me.
Oh,
not really
Jesus.
sex. It's almost sex, but it's not
Is
sex.
it porn?
No.
Okay, go on.
So, so I was like, you were laying down, and I went to go kiss you, and I'm kissing you, and then like, you're like, no, not right now, and like,
Uh-huh.
and you're like, oh my God. So my junk's on you, and then you're like, oh my God, what? Like, is that pre-cum? Did you pre-cum on
Are
me?
you a fucking teenager?
Like, but like, you're like, why is my pants wet? And I was like, you're like, is that pre-cum on me? And I was like, yeah, that's pre-cum. No, I had just went pee.
You're fucking disgusting, dude.
I'm sorry.
You're fucking gross.
But the thing is, I admitted, I was like, oh yeah, that's pre-cum. And I just went pee, and I wasn't wearing underwear, and I thought I shook out. I shook out enough, like, and then I guess
apparently you didn't.
Sorry.
You're fucking gross. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm married to you. Now that I think about it, honestly,
You love me.
I do.
I think we make a good team, but like I don't know. Let us, like, you tell us, like, are we crazy that we don't have time? Like, do you guys have time? Do you guys like?
No, don't tell us, please.
Okay,
I don't want to know.
I don't want to know either. That's
I barely even want anybody to know this.
Yes. All right.
We're probably gonna cut this out.
No, I'm not cutting it out. I'm gonna let you know. Let me ask you something.
Oh Jesus.
What? I haven't.
Go for it. Keep talking.
Okay. I haven't met one marriage that they're like perfect, that they love everything. If you're gonna be with someone for years, there's stuff you hate about your significant other, right? It's just how it works. Like, you're with somebody, you can't live with somebody and not get ticked off by stuff. Like, right now I could get you pissed off to a T, like get you freaking mad. There's just things I could say. I know it, and same with you, vice versa. But like, what are some of the things that piss you off the most about me?
I use my towel.
That's like
the thing that bugs me the most.
Is that I use after I take a shower?
Yeah. So I have a towel. I hang my towel up so I can use it, obviously, again. He'll use my towel, dry off his hairy ass, his balls, throw it on the floor, and leave it there. And I feel, okay, I know that you take a shower, and I know, like, you're clean, but I still feel like that's dirty.
Yeah.
Because it's by your asshole, by your junk. Like, I feel like it's dirty. I seen the way you dry off. You put the towel between your legs, and you go like this. No, I don't want that on me. I don't want that on me. No.
But,
like that, I think if we ever got a divorce, that would be the reason for the divorce, honestly. And I know people are probably saying, like, oh, that's fucking crazy. No. It's my towel. It's my towel. Like, this is the thing. He's like, I don't know where the towels are. What the fuck you mean you don't know where the towels are? So as long as we've been together, you've never gotten your own towel. Every towel you've ever used was my towel. Just talking about it pisses me off right now.
But it's funny because, like, those are the things that piss. Those are the things that piss us off in a marriage. It's not the big things.
No, nothing pisses you off.
It's always the small things that
it's the small things.
Oh, there's things that piss me off.
Oh, hey, it's the small things.
I do not. Hold on. I've learned over the years that I'm pretty fucking average. I'm not hung, but I'm not small. I can't say I'm small.
I'm just kidding. You're not small.
I don't care if you think I'm small.
No, I don't think you're small. I'm just joking because you said it's the little things that piss us off.
It's funny because, like, over the years, like, when you're younger, you care if your guy friends think you're
that your dick is small.
Yeah, like the girl is like, I've not once taken my pants off from a woman, and when I'm like about to sleep with them, and be worried if my dick was too small or not. It's always like,
Your guy friends.
It's always like, if a guy friend, oh, Jesse has a small dick, like that shit will like hurt me. Like, I don't know why. It's just like, I needed to have bigger dicks than my friends. Like, I don't know. But
okay, back to your questions. The small things that piss us off.
Oh yeah, the small things piss us off. Like, and it's funny because
that pisses me off.
The marriage is hard. Like, marriage is hard.
No
like,
lie, I want to smother you with my towel sometimes after you do that.
Marriage is hard. Like, it's a hard thing to do and work on, and I feel like we're doing a good job. But then at the same time, we started doing this on being entrepreneurs and trying to run our own businesses and all that stuff. It's like, not only do we have a marriage relationship, we have a business relationship too. I don't know how we manage that stuff. Like, there are times that we fight about this podcast. There are times that we fight about your Raquel Days designs. There's times we fight about it. Like, I really don't know how we do it.
Some days are good. Some days are super bad.
When I look on paper, not on paper, we don't have all our stats on paper like we're a fucking football team. No, but when you look at it, if you actually write it down in our story and all that stuff, we weren't meant to stay together. Like we met each other's.
We
got
were
married.
or weren't meant?
Weren't. We got married after 6 months of knowing each other. You have a
Yeah.
kid. None of us had our own place.
No.
You didn't have a job. Like
Stop saying that.
you didn't.
I had just got like.
What am I supposed to lie and say you had a job?
Hold a minute. I had a job. I had got let go. I was going to school.
So you didn't have a job.
Yeah, but you make it seem like I never had a job.
No, but you didn't have a job at the time.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I'm saying when I met
Anyways,
you,
go
so
on.
you didn't have a job, and then I was working at Starbucks. You were
You need to say I was going to school though.
24.
Say because I was fucking doing something.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
A
lot of women are getting pissed off at me right
yeah,
now.
and I'm really gonna get pissed.
Hold on.
Say I was fucking going to school right now. Fucking say it.
Cosmetology schools. Cosmetology.
Fucking say it. It doesn't matter.
Cosmetology is not school.
Oh, you
I'm
motherfucker.
sorry.
You motherfucker.
Cosmetology.
You better say I was doing something right now. You better fucking say it.
Cosmetology's not
I don't
in
give
school.
a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
You're going
You
to.
bet-
You,
I don't
you were
care.
going in there and dyeing hair.
You know what? If you wake up tomorrow and your hair is cut off,
I could literally go learn hair stuff right now.
doubt it. Fuck,
Without,
you can't even comb your own fucking hair right
I
now.
Did you have a good teacher?
Yes, my teachers were.
Was your cosmetology teacher memorable? Like, did you
yes,
remember
I remember
them?
their names.
I remember talking to Paco, the barber.
Uh-huh.
I had him on one of the episodes, and he's like, I needed this for a paper.
Okay. Fucking say I was going to school.
I'm just saying,
You
like,
better fucking say I was doing something. Don't
Okay.
make it seem like I wasn't doing anything.
okay,
you
you were
asshole.
going to school. You're going to school and all that stuff. Okay, cool. You're being a mom.
Fucking die.
But like, I don't know. We on paper we weren't meant to be with each other. I don't know. Like people ask, like there's young people that are getting married. They're like, how do you do it? Like
What people ask you for advice that are getting married?
all the people, everybody.
Nobody.
It's been like two people.
Stop.
Like so I had somebody talk to me that was going through a breakup. They were like
Okay.
a year and a half into marriage, and like, how do you do it? Like I really don't know. We just do it. Like there's no. I want to say, oh, I love you. I love you to death, and that's why I do it.
You do love me to death, though.
I do love you,
But
and
that's not why we deal with each other.
I think it is. I think I love being around you. Like you're my best friend.
I'm your best friend.
Yeah, but no, like I love being around you. Like I really do. Like I love hanging out with you, and it's getting. We're getting busier, and it's harder to hang out with you. But like,
Yeah.
when I first met you, like I just wanted to be around you all the time. Like
Mhm.
we hung out. We still do. We still hang out with each other all the time.
Yeah.
But like to do stuff like date night, this weekend was awesome to go on date night with you, to hang out with you, and you to hold my hand, and we like it's awesome. Like we need to do that stuff,
Yeah.
you know. Like we need to go out and do stuff.
We do have a kid. She did hang out with her friends. We
Yeah.
were like, hey, make sure you get home. She went to go eat. They went to the stores. They went and did this. And
It was a trip because her friends. So I'm in the house and I'm like, hey babe, I'm gonna go to the gym, and
Eva walks in.
yeah, Eva walks in behind me. So okay guys, I'm gonna leave.
leave.
I'm like, where the fuck you going? She was dressed up, and I'm like, where the fuck you going? She's like, I'm going to go eat with my friends. I'm like, okay, who's taking you? And she's like, oh, they're my friend's taking me. Oh, who the fuck's your friend? So I walk out there, and I was like, and her friend has a nice little SUV, and like, and then I'm like, they're all dressed up. I mean, it's Los Baños. They're dressed up to go eat at Black Bear and Target. Like, it's not San Jose. They're not gonna go out anywhere.
Yeah.
So, and I see them, and I point at them. I put my finger, like I said, roll down the window. I have them like I'm using my finger,
Wow. What
And
a
then-
dad.
and I go, no drinking and driving, and then
They
they
just
just
laughed
laugh,
at
and
him.
I walk away. But it was a trip to me. Like I remember
Yeah.
taking this girl to the bus. Now I'm walking out. Her friend's picking her up to go eat. That was such a
Did that-
surreal moment for me.
Did that break your heart?
It didn't break my heart. It just, I'm happy. I'm happy she's going out, and I'm happy she's like, I was worried. We were worried for a little bit because she wasn't going out and she wasn't doing stuff, and I'm happy now.
Yeah.
Like today, she went to the movies with her friends. Like the girl works her ass off.
Yeah.
Like I want more people to know. Like want her to conversate with more people so she can get more experience. Like, because she is book smart as hell, but she needs life experience.
Yeah.
Right? She needs to be street smart. Like that is a school in its own.
She got her permit, you guys, so watch out for a new driver.
But I love her. I love that little girl. Yeah.
Yeah. We have another 5 minutes until the camera goes off.
But you guys, I don't know.
Okay, ask me the other questions.
What?
You said I had 3 questions for you. The first question, what pisses you off?
Yeah. And has there ever been a moment, okay, I'm going to ask you one, like, when's the biggest time you wanted to divorce me? Like, when's the moment that you really, 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 like, you were on the verge of divorcing me?
I think it was like when we first got married, like a year into it.
Yeah.
But at that point, we got married after 6 months and we didn't know each other as well. Like, I didn't know you were dealing with a lot of stuff from your mom passing.
Oh, this is interesting. I never really asked you. Yeah, okay, keep going. This is interesting. I like this.
Like, I never knew that you were dealing with, like, a lot of the stuff from your mom passing.
She didn't know I was crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know. No,
Okay.
it's this is the thing. Like, it's not that he was crazy. It's just he was dealing with a lot and didn't really talk. And he didn't. This is the thing. I didn't think you knew you were dealing with it. You just had these emotions and you didn't know how to talk about it because it was the holidays and he would just be in a funky mood. He would, like, we weren't able to do anything. He was just pissed. He didn't know why. I didn't know why. And then we realized, the holidays, I guess, remind you of your mom, I guess. I don't know.
It reminded me of a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So, like, the holidays, like, they were just bad. Not bad. It just, I don't know. I can't describe it. Like, your emotions were out, like, everywhere.
Like, but how did you... like, knowing that you had a kid,
Mm-hmm.
you had a kid and you had a kid to take care of and she came first. Like, what made you stay with me? Like, you could have got, I wasn't the cream of the crop. Let's just say that. I wasn't the cream of the crop. You could have got someone that had.
No, but I thought you were Italian. I was like, yeah.
You could have found a man that had a job, that had a stable job, that, like, you were. Like,
I could have.
What made you stay with me? Even I had all this baggage. I had all these things that with me. Like I literally, there'd be times where I was crying for no reason.
Yeah, I didn't know why you were crying. And this thing, I don't really know how to deal with emotion. Like, growing up, my mom never hugged us. She never said she loved us. Like, I don't know how to deal with it. And it's just not you. Like, I have emotion and affection towards Eva because I'm her mom and we have a bond. And I know that it's important. Like, me and Eva will be hugging in the kitchen. Or she'll come up to me and, like, Mom, I need a hug. I'll give her a hug and we'll hug for a good 30 seconds, a minute, And I'd say, I love you. She tells me she loves me. And, we'll still hug or whatever. Or we have a conversation. We'll have conversations. And with you, I was just kind of like, okay, like, what's the problem? Like, what's going on? I didn't know. I didn't know how to help you because I never had to deal with losing somebody like that in my life.
And I thank you for staying with me. Like, that, it's crazy. Like you still didn't. Did you answer? Like, why did you stay with me?
To be honest, I don't know. I really don't. Like, I know I love you.
Yeah.
But there are still times where, like, you still deal with it though. It's not as it was when we first got together or when we first were married.
And it's more of I'll just think of something and I'll just start crying. I think of my mom. It's more of like actual, like, mourning for my mom.
Sorry.
But it's not. Before was craziness. Like, it was like there were things I was dealing from my mom passing, from the issues that my dad, how he raised me and like what he did, and it's just.
I think you like this also thing. Like, I think you didn't know how to grow up.
Yeah.
And us being together and being married, I think at that point you were learning, so it was helping you out. Yeah. And even now, like, when you cry, I just, like, rub your back and I tell you it's okay, like, cry, because it's okay to cry. Like, it's not a bad thing to cry. Like, if you have to cry, cry. Like,
Like before, it was like I always cried. Now it's like I don't cry.
And I didn't know how. But that was the thing. Like I didn't know how to help you. Deal with that because you can't say I understand because I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah. She was a good woman, and like on that, like she's the reason why I started this podcast. She had a good heart. Everybody loved her. Everybody loved being around her. And she just wanted to show love to everybody.
Yeah.
And there was no social media back then. Everybody knew my mom, the candy lady. She had a candy store growing up. And I want to spread that. I want to spread that with this podcast. And I hope I keep her heart alive by being the person I am and how she showed me to be. And you guys, I love you guys. Thank you guys for listening. We're going to end on that. There's going to be more, better quality.
Yeah.
Anything you want to say?
I will try to open up more with things. I have well, I'll just throw up this. I have what would you call it?
Oh, don't drop it with that. We'll talk about it.
No, we'll drop it now. That way people are kind of.
Okay, go ahead.
It's not. What is it called though?
You're talking
like
about
OnlyFans for feet. Not OnlyFans. No, not like that.
So she's. It's a long story.
Yeah,
so
long story.
She sells feet pics.
I haven't sold any yet, but yeah.
Yeah, we just. I don't know.
Oh, it was.
What's it called?
Curiosity. Feet Finder.
Feet Finder. What's your name called?
I don't remember. That's how long I haven't been on for.
So if you want to see my wife's feet, it's Feet Finder. What's your name? How are you gonna put this out there?
And shit! I haven't been on in a while. Let me see. Hold on, guys. Before the camera goes off. If it cuts off, then you don't get to know. Let's see what it's called.
Oh.